Hello everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, we're gonna make another negosyo recipe, which is the trending Ube Cheesecake Swirls. And if you also want to know about the costing, please stay tuned until the end of this video. And before we start, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more recipes. Now here's the ingredients. We will need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, half a cup of melted butter, and also I just wanted to share the butter that I'm using. This is pure butter. It's from La Crema and it's just 70 pesos. And then we will need half a cup of white sugar and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Next is 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor, and 1.5 tablespoons of ube powder. If you have ube halaya, that's better. Now we need a mixing bowl. Pour in the melted butter. Add in the white sugar and the brown sugar. And we're just going to mix it well. You can use a whisk, a wooden spoon, or a spatula, whichever you are comfortable with. And as you can see, since the butter is still warm, the sugar will melt like this. Then we're going to add the eggs one at a time, making sure that each egg is well incorporated before adding the next one. And now we're adding the vanilla flavor. Also add the baking soda, baking powder, and salt. And then we're just going to mix it well. Now we're adding the ube powder. If you have ube halaya, that's better. Add 1/4 cup of ube halaya and 1 tablespoon of ube flavoring. And then we're just going to mix it well. Now we're adding the all-purpose flour. Make sure that it's sifted, and we're just going to mix it until there's no traces of flour, and remember not to overmix. Now get a slightly greased pan. Here I'm using 8 by 8 inches square pan. And we're just going to pour the mixture, and you have to reserve about 1/4 cup of the ube mixture for later. Now using your spatula, spread the mixture evenly onto the pan. So here's the mixture that I reserved for later. Set that aside. And now we're gonna make the cheesecake layer. We will need 250 grams of cream cheese, 1/4 cup of white sugar, 1 large egg, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Now get a mixing bowl, add in the cream cheese, make sure that it's room temperature so that it is easier to work with. And I'm just using my spatula to break it into smaller pieces. Now using a hand mixer, beat the cream cheese until it's smooth. You can also use a wire whisk if you don't have a hand mixer. Don't forget to scrape off the sides so that everything will be evenly smooth. Then just beat it again until it becomes super smooth and velvety. Now add the white sugar. Beat until it's well combined. Now let's add the egg and the vanilla flavor. And again, just beat everything until it's well combined. So your mixture should be really smooth. When that's done, get the pan with the ube mixture and pour it on top. Then using the spatula, just spread it evenly. Then get the remaining ube mixture. Dollop spoonfuls of the ube mixture on top of the cream cheese mixture like this. Now here's the fun part. Using a spatula or a knife, just glide it onto the layers like this to create a swirl effect until you achieve your desired swirl patterns. So just swirl it around the pan and remember to not go overboard. When it's done, you can now bake it in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 30 minutes. And while it's baking, let's do the dishes. So this is every baker's nightmare. Do you guys agree? Now once it's done baking, take it out of the oven, let it cool, and we're gonna place it in the refrigerator and chill it for at least 2 hours. This way, it's gonna be easier to cut through, and this is one technique to get a cleaner cut. So we're just cutting it into smaller squares. And here's our Ube Cheesecake Swirls bar. Now for packaging, I'm just getting a regular cupcake liners. This is 3-ounce cupcake liners. And we are just going to place the bars on the cupcake liners. So I'm just placing it on a box. You can do other packaging, be creative, but this is how I do mine. Then I'm just going to secure the box with some twine cord, and that's it. If you guys enjoyed this video and if you learned something new, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Also, comment down below your thoughts or any video suggestions or recipe requests. And if you haven't, please subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate the support. And stay tuned until the end of this video because I also share the costing of this product. So guys, here's the costing for the Ube Cheesecake Swirls. And just a disclaimer, the prices may vary depending on where you get your supplies. It could be less or it could be more, so the total will also be different. So this costing is just a guide. This is based on how much I get my products or how much I get my supplies. So this is the total that I get. And also guys, if you're still confused on how to do your costing, I have a video about it. I link it in the description box or somewhere around the video. I will also link it there. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again next week for another video. Bye!
이번엔 다른 것 같아. 정말 다른 것 같아. 진지해.